So, what's the hardest lesson that you had to learn? This is the key word there, that changed your life and hopefully for the better.
The hardest lesson that I had to learn to change my life was to get out of my own way in terms of fear. There was a lot of fears that I had that I just didn't have the confidence in myself to be successful, and that I was missing out on the one thing, which was to try something and to give it a shot and to see what would happen. Like when I launched that first company, even though it failed, I learned so much that it was far from a failure. Sure, on
Mhm.
paper, but not in reality of that actual company failing. And so many people are just sitting there either with a good idea and they don't know how to execute on it. Well, find a team member. Like, think about a small step. Think about one small thing you can do that can help you get from point A to point B, or go to a networking event, or go to a university incubator, a small business development center. Take one step towards success. But the one thing I looked back, especially when I was in business school, and I started to look at my life and say, was I don't want to be 80 and say, I regret not doing X. I would rather do Y and Z and fail and fall on my face than sit back and say, I really wish I would have X, Y, Z. And
Mhm.
that's where I'm really, that was a very hard lesson for me to learn. And it took me a while, and it took me a lot of time seeing other people succeed where I could have to really start to step in.